Soon after publishing my last video about game streaming, I got this comment from Diogo FK3XN telling me to try Moonshine on Linux instead. This Sunshine variant has, not unlike Apollo on Windows, some interesting features. Most importantly, it does not require a display, not even a virtual one. It will open a compositor with a requested resolution, so no more being stuck at the monitor's resolution and display geometry. Let's quickly give it a try, shall we? Let's create ourselves a new Linux VM. I'll quickly go through all steps so people who didn't see the other video won't feel lost. Machine type Q35 and UEFI, otherwise pass-through won't work correctly. And always tick the QEMU agent. Give it some disk space, whatever you can spare, and tick the discard box so deletes will pass through the host as well. As many cores as you'd like to give the machine, but do choose the host type. Some memory. Cache won't boot with Secure Boot enabled, so we'll enter the BIOS by hitting Escape to disable that. Install however you want to. Alright, there we are. Install the QEMU guest agent package. Wow! Let's reopen that console. I'll disable the firewall and enable SSHD. There's instructions for Arch on Moonshine's GitHub page, which mentions the use of the YAI command to install it from the AUR. We've got Peru installed on Cachy, but the rest should be similar. Oh, the display is acting up again. Cool, I can just wipe the screen with my mouse. Alright, next up is to enable lingering for my user, so I don't even have to be logged in to start a game from a stream client. And start the service. Oh, it seems that the service is not installed. Always nice to be able to just follow instructions, right? Let's just download the service file. It references user bin start sunshine.sh. Do we have that? Nope. So let's download that as well. There's some UDEV rules as well, which don't seem to exist on my system either. You might need those for controller support, I'm not sure. Leaving it out for now. Move the service file to etc systemd system and the startup script to user bin. Now we can enable the service. Alright, let's try to add a client. Can't connect. The firewall is really disabled, right? Yep. Oh, the service did not start. Ah, damn it. Forgot to make the startup script executable. That's looking a lot better. Alright, can we pair it now? Hey, we got a notification. But nothing happens. Again? Nope. Let's just open the web interface. Successfully paired! By default there's only Steam, so let's actually install that. Alright, I guess it's about time to add our GPU. Raw PCI device number 15 please. All functions, primary GPU and PCI Express again. Hey ho, let's go! Well, that works. The intro sound was a tad scratchy though, but in-game it seems to be fine. We've got a maximum of 1080p in mouse PI for hire, which is what I set my client to. We'll try something else in a moment. Yeah, seems fine to me. Let's disconnect and change our client to 4K, because why not? There we go. It's already set to that. Nice. Doesn't look like 60 FPS to me, but I don't think Moonshine is to blame for that.
Of course, flies always swarm rotten cheese.
To add other games, you'd manually need to edit the config.toml file, which is not the most user-friendly way, but okay, I guess. It's in your home directory in .config/moonshine. Let's quickly install Super Tux Card. You need to be rude, yeah. Maybe we can add a plasma session here as well. I'm not sure what the command would be. Start plasma -Wayland. Alright, so we need an application section. Could we do without the brackets if it's a single command? Apparently not, so let's add them. Yeah! Streaming Super Tux Card in 4K, baby! Does our desktop entry work? Nope. Maybe we should use the X11 variant instead? That's a bit broken. I guess we need another start command. Maybe a login session? Nothing happens? Well, I guess it should be possible to get yourself a desktop, but this isn't working. We should be able to pair another client through SSH by using a curl post command. Not really. Let's add Firefox to our system. Maybe try using that instead? Nope. My handheld is telling me it has failed as well. It apparently tries to connect to the unpair URL first, which just doesn't work. So this client won't be able to connect at all, sadly. No bug report for that yet, so... Well, now it's there. Maybe it gets fixed. Maybe I will be told to bugger off. Who knows? That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.